2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey guys, it's Kendall, and I'm looking back at my journey on Dance Moms.
Hi, everybody!
Looking back at Dance Moms, it has shaped who I am today. It has shaped who I was back then.
You're auditioning for a spot on the Abby Lee Dance Company's competition team.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
This is just amazing. Look where we are.
Marker.
All I want is what's best for Kendall.
Hey, I wanted what was best for Kendall.
Truly, we didn't know what we were getting into.
That's gonna be exciting.
It's a huge part of my life, and I'm so proud to be a part of something so amazing.
My eyes are roaming the classroom. I immediately took notice of about 5 dancers.
During the audition, I was so nervous. I had no idea what to expect.
You all realize why you're here. You're auditioning for a spot on the Abby Lee Dance Company's competition team. It is not to be taken lightly.
I didn't know a single girl at that studio. I was all alone, and I was basically thrown into the lion's den.
I was there, but you know what's funny is I noticed the tension on your face that I never saw before. So I get it that you were nervous. Did you see tension in my face? Because I was nervous too.
This is it. Dance for your life. My eyes are roaming the classroom. 7, 8, 9, here we go. I'm gonna let you go. 478, you're done. 276, you're done. I immediately took notice of about 5 dancers. That would be a nice fit. Now I need to see them jump, I need to see them turn, I need to see them kick. Come on, girls, give it to me. That's not enough right now, let's go.
But when you have tension, you like tightly smile when you have tension because you don't want people to know, but I didn't know how to hide that.
Yeah. Kendall, I think you didn't realize how life-changing that was gonna be.
Relieved? 201, 479. Sadly, I have to let you go. Thank you very much. 230. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
I was so excited for Kendall. All of her hard work had paid off, and I know what she's gonna do with this team, and I know that they're gonna love her.
This is a legacy that you're joining. She is now one of Abby's kids.
My life changed in a matter of 5 seconds.
I'm Kendall, I'm 8 years old, and I just really believe in myself that I can show Abby what I can do. I think I'm worthy to be a part of the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I chose Kendall because she has great potential. She was the right look, she's a cute little girl, she fit in well with the kids.
She was the best choice for the team. Perfect. Abby knew. She knew it when she saw Kendall. She saw something
All right.
that I see. She saw it, and here it is.
Kendall.
I was able to put myself out there as an 8-year-old child.
Kendall, we need to fix the feet, the turnout, the back of the knees. You still have a lot of work ahead of you, honey. Were you scared of her when you were little?
Honestly, I wasn't terrified of her when I first joined the studio just because I knew I had a lot to prove, so I knew she was gonna be tough on me.
Now, Kendall, remember, you are still on probation. What you do out there today counts. Yes?
I'm not really sure what probation means. I think she keeps saying probation, just she wants me to bring it.
Once I was finally accepted onto the team, I had a better grasp of who she was and how she was going to react to something.
What did I tell you 10 times? Don't step in front of yourself. You can see how pigeon-toed you are. Step to the left. I feel like I'm dealing with a 5-year-old.
But I just always had to watch my back.
Really, Kendall? Kendall, you know what? You're done. The people that were in here dancing are 1,000 times better than you.
I think a lesson I can take away from that is you shouldn't hold yourself lower than anybody else because you're capable of it. No matter who tells you you aren't, one day you will be able to show everybody that you are capable of anything. I do not think there was one time where the girls felt turned against each other. We were in that together. We ate together, we slept together, we breathed together, we danced together, we did everything together. So when we were competing up against each other, it did not faze us. We knew that there was gonna be a winner, and we just went out there and danced. We didn't let the pinning one another against each other affect us.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. You should see our kicks.
7 and 8.
We are really great. 9 and 10. We just won again.
I forgot about that.
Kendall, you are back on probation.
That's ridiculous, Abby. There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. Listen, Kendall, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I can't have you at a place that doesn't appreciate
Why are
you.
you yelling
and all
at
they
me?
do is tear you down. That probation is ridiculous. You did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
When
that
we
happened.
left, that was epic, actually. I never thought it would get to that point
Was it epic?
with Abby, but, well, how did you feel about that?
I was pissed off.
I know, but
You
had to
tore me
go.
away from my friends. You tore me away from the studio that I finally was accepted into. And the teacher that finally saw my talent for once. And the second that happened, you booted me.
I don't want to go. I love to dance.
Well, because I didn't think she was
I know.
seeing your true talent.
Yeah, and I see your side of it, but at the time,
Yeah, it was hard for you. Yeah,
it was
I
very,
get
very
it.
hard.
This is Jill Vertez from Abby's. I'm fed up with Abby.
Abby.
I can't go back there. And I really need a dance studio.
I love that car.
Your
I
Pacifica?
was wondering if you could take a look at Kendall and tell me what you think of her talents and if you could find a place for her on your team.
If you want to come to Candy Apples, then I am here for you, but I need to be 100% sure that all of your ties are severed from Abby Lee Dance Company.
I think it was honestly kind of in spite of Abby. Do you agree? I mean, it was her biggest rival. You kind of did it in spite of Abby because you knew Abby
Well,
hated the
here's
candy
thing.
apples.
I thought the grass was greener on the other side.
that.
It was not.
I definitely understand now why you did that and why you took me out of that awful situation. Obviously, as a child, I did not want to leave my friends
I know you didn't.
and that studio because I still had so much to prove. But as a grown adult, I would have done the same thing, if not worse, and would have left weeks before that.
Hi! Welcome!
Well, thank you.
When Jill called and wanted to bring Kendall over to the dance studio, I was thrilled. I mean, why wouldn't I be? It's a win-win situation.
I'm a little nervous to join the Candy Apples. I haven't really seen their studio, but I want to dance at a place where they actually respect me and they like me as a dancer.
I mean, I think you can tell just in my voice, I was really nervous and scared. It was a brand new studio.
You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, maybe a little, but that's okay. That's
Don't
normal.
be nervous. Don't be
Get over
nervous.
that.
You don't have to be nervous. So come on.
It's interesting to see how welcoming Kathy was. She
Oh
was
my
really
God.
nice to us.
I mean, she gave me a solo within the first 10 minutes of being in her studio. That would never happen at Abby's.
This is great. This is exactly what I needed. A little something that we're doing this weekend, and I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever. I have an adorable little solo that I think would be very fitting for her. And the funny thing about it is, dare I say, we're gonna go to Pittsburgh. This week's Fire and Ice competition just got a little bit more interesting. That'll give you an opportunity to just join in and be with us, even though you won't be in a group number. Kathy gives Kendall a solo right off the bat. This is good.
It felt really good walking into that studio and being appreciated and my talent finally being seen without moms arguing and me dancing behind Maddie and being the backup dancer and the second choice. It was a breath of fresh air.
I'm a little nervous walking into this competition with Candy Apples. I'm gonna be the one looking over my shoulder. I'm afraid Christy and Kelly might come after me with a shotgun.
Hi, everybody.
My goal here is to have Kendall stand out. Do I think I'm gonna get Abby's attention? Yes.
Judges, our next competitor comes to us from Candy Apple's Dance Center.
I think the solo was fine. It didn't have anything exciting about it, but I think the bigger picture was the fact that I was going up against Abby. It didn't need to be
really
anything special. It's just I needed to be out on that stage to prove a point to Abby and to prove a point for Kathy. I was just a little 8-year-old, pulled away from my dance studio, given a solo, probably learned it in 2 days, went out on stage, competed against my own friends, and I still won. That's crazy that I was able to do that. And I think it's really empowering that I went through it and I continued to go through that because this was only the beginning of a very crazy roller coaster.
And here I am.
I just wanted to be there because I wanted to dance.
Are you gonna turn my child away knowing she's got talent and she belongs in this group?
I'm in the middle of a rehearsal.
Right, you know what, rehearse.
I cannot believe it.
Hi, everyone. Abby, can I talk to you?
I am literally speechless. Jill came in with a hot new hairdo and a whole new wardrobe, but it's still the same old Jill.
I made a mistake going to Candy Apples. You guys know that.
Are you practicing your jump
It was a
drop?
mistake. And I would really like for you to find a spot for Kendall on this team like you did once before.
I mean, I just got dragged out of that studio and now I was getting dragged back into the studio, so of course I didn't know how Abby was going to react.
Jill,
I
I don't
know
have
that-
time for this today.
I understand
have
that.
Solos, I have a group. We have a competition this weekend.
I want to be there with you. I think that Kendall can fit right in this group. She did it once before. She can do it again.
I knew the stakes were going to be higher and I had a lot more to prove. I was, again, the new kid on the block and I was kind of the outcast and I was probably going to be put back on probation, but I was up for the challenge.
You are off your rocker.
All I want is what's best for Kendall.
Hey, I wanted what was best for Kendall, and you didn't give me time to do that. I am furious with Jill. How she thinks she's gonna walk back in here and get this kid back on the team, but it's not this girl's fault. She's a great dancer. Let her rehearse, stick her on the end. It's not a big deal.
I think the lesson we both learned from this is that when you want something, it's not going to be easy. And we eventually got what we wanted. I was back on the team. And I'm so glad that I have these girls.
Kiss, kiss, me, knock, knock. Okay, love you guys.
It's my last week here in LA, and to top it off, we are shooting Kendall K's first music video. This is just amazing. Look where we are.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. The girls are gonna like kind of snake through the guys like down like sexy, like they're climbing through them.
This is my music video, Wear 'Em Out, that beat Taylor Swift's Bad Blood.
For a day.
Action!
Step on the stage, put a hole in the floor, 'cause you know I run this place. Left, right, left, strike a pose. Oh, left, right, left, strike a pose.
Look at Riley
Follow the leader, share my
and Chloe.
way. Left, right, left, strike a pose. Oh, left, right, left, strike a pose. Oh, 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 ladies, here we go.
That
Can
was
you
fun.
put your feet up on his leg so that you're suspended?
Oh my God, he was struggling.
Oh, God, he probably hated that.
So good. That looks so good.
Kendall's video shoot went so well.
This was a day I will never forget. I felt like the biggest celebrity on earth. I was filming in an airplane hangar with all of my best friends, my first single ever. Everyone was pampering me and talking to me like, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. It was the best day ever. I will never forget it. And I was, what, 13 here?
I don't even think you were that old.
I don't even think, I was probably 11 or 12. That was the coolest day, probably, of my life. That's a great memory I have with Abby. She put her heart and soul into my music career, and especially that music video. She wanted everything perfect, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a huge success. My relationship with Abby was definitely complicated at times. It was hard not to want to resent her for the things that she did and said to me, but the good always outweighs the bad. I mean, this was a day that she put together for me, for us. I mean, you enjoyed it too.
I loved
You
it.
had both of your daughters there dancing in a music video.
Charlotte was there too.
You had all three of your daughters dancing there in a music video. Hey guys, it's Kendall, and today we're gonna be answering some questions.
Cheers to my little Kendall.
I would consider myself an OG. I know a lot of people don't consider myself an OG. Right after Dance Moms ended, I headed back to Pittsburgh, my hometown, and it was kind of a big moment of my life. I didn't really know what to do. I wasn't in school. I haven't been home in years. I kind of felt stuck almost just because I didn't know if anything else was going to happen or if an opportunity like that was going to ever come around again. So I kind of sat there and looked back on all of those years because my life during Dance Moms went by so fast.
We're gonna make you look like the star, we're gonna costume like the star, and you're gonna dance like the star.
I feel like I was constantly on the go. I always had something to do. I always had a schedule. I was surrounded by cameras and TV producers. And then being back home in Pittsburgh, I had nothing to do. I had two completely different lives. I was filming a TV show, and then I was back in my hometown being a normal 13-year-old girl, finally reunited with her dad and her sisters. It's hard to get away from Dance Moms because of how popular it is and how popular it was. Especially being in college right now, a lot of people will come up to me and just be like, oh my God, let's take a picture, I loved you. Or you inspired me to start dancing and you inspired me to keep going. I embrace it, and I will always embrace Dance Moms because it's who I am. It's basically in my blood. I just wanted to say thank you to the fans and the crew and the cast for making Dance Moms what it is today. We would not be here without a single one of you, and I am more grateful than you will ever understand.